Have you ever been in a Centralia classroom where it's been boring, you can't focus because all the kids are moving around? Well, there's ways people are coming up to fixing these issues. They can help flexible seating can help students be more comfortable to where they won't move as much. They will be sort of, what would it be? I don't know, comfortable, but they they will also, since others won't be moving as much, the students will be able to focus more. They will have options to sit where they want. They will it says that they improve learning focuses, and this way the students will not be distracted by others. Some points I have on this is these flexible seating will be great for students learning because it will help them be more engaged in their classroom over their topic. They have better listening skills, and it says, according to Smith's System article, top 10 benefits of flexible seating in classrooms, they state that students problem solving skills will increase because of their choice where to sit and who they sit by. It also helps conflict resolution on choosing who to sit by and not to in class to make sure that they don't get in trouble. There are also many other benefits to flexible seating in classrooms. It will help them focus so they'll stay focused and comfortable because others won't be moving as much. In her 2015 EDU magazine article, Flexible Seating Elevates Student Engagement, Amelia Minero, she states that more students will have happier attitudes and their engagement in the learning skills and test scores will increase majorly. This was stated in 2015 in a classroom in Minnesota. There's some other ways to help it are they're able to choose where they would like to sit because they'll have many seating options, including beanbag chairs, like rolly chairs that are comfortable to keep them from moving as much. It makes the students feel like they have more freedom in school so that they won't feel as trapped in school like it's prison kind of, like everyone thinks it is now. In addition to some of these proven points, they will be more comfortable, others will stay more focused, they will pick up on things quicker, according to, or in her article, 2013 NLM, Influence of Flexible Classroom Seating on the Well-Being of Mental Health of Students. Blatu J. Abuinas and S. Dufar say that the students' well-being was better as they learned quicker, and the entire school ended up having a better better attitude. This was from a school in California in 2013. Those students may stay focused with flexible seating. With flexible seating in classrooms, they will improve all of the students' overall status. It will help them be more focused in the classrooms, comfortable because they won't be moving as much, engaged in what's going on, what they are learning in the classroom. It will also help them because they will learn and pick up on things quicker than usual. And they will gain social skills such as conflict resolution and help problem solving skills all in one class period, just because of this easy and fast thing that all classrooms could get to increase the students' learning capabilities and help the school's attitudes and moves. This flexible seating in classrooms in Centralia will be much more beneficial and effective due to everyone having more freedom and being more comfortable in school. They won't feel that they are as trapped in prison, and they will have better attitudes. Thank you. Oh shoot, I didn't go through any.
Is this part of your speech? Have you finished?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, very good. All right, round of applause.
Are we supposed to list or cite it like at the end, read off our cited sources or not?
No. That's fine. I'll collect your, I see it.
Good job, Trent.
Thank you.
You said keep recording, right?
Yeah, just keep it rolling. Tristan, if you want to go get set up and set up your slideshow, I need a few
wait,
minutes.
my slideshow already is you said? I thought this was my rebuttal thing.
You're gonna do rebuttal first, but we'll do your slideshow just so that you can go from your rebuttal into your slideshow. You can hold on to that until this teaches.
Oh,
Because you still got a lot more to do. Not every time
Yo, how do I
until
tell
it
this?
starts his
I need help.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hit escape.
Where's that?
It's on the keyboard. It says escape.
Got it.
Then you go up to
Share with me.
drive, and then you find your name, and you click it.
I didn't know.
Slideshow. Yeah, now you're good. I would double check your clicker to make sure it works. Yeah, you're good to go. I need a few more minutes. All right.
Oh wait, actually, I guess I should take it.
I was looking more at, don't worry on that side, it didn't really look right. I felt like how I looked at Rocky, so I didn't realize. Why? I don't know. That's a rookie. So good. What's scary? Oh wait. You need a charger?
Can I use one of my slides to help in my rebuttal?
You feel like a what?
I was gonna say, I made one too.
Okay, so the goal would be to try and rebut Trenton's argument. I will be honest, Tristan made many points in his argument. So, you know, rebut the ones that you thought were the most, like, clear. Alright, ready? Alright, we're not typing this one, we're just gonna let the camera roll. Tristan, whenever you're ready.
Trenton stated in his argument that students would be more engaged if there was flexible seating introduced. I believe personally that students would be more distracted by their friends talking to their friends. As you see here, these two bean bags are pretty close together. Let's say you're sitting here and your friend's sitting here. Now, the likelihood of you guys talking and being just more distracted than learning is very high. Next, he talks about freedom and where you get to sit. And I believe personally too much freedom removes teacher control, and without this teacher control, it gets rid of the learning aspect of the room, and it becomes more kind of like a social period or maybe a recess. Trenton also mentions better scores. These better scores could be happening because people are sitting close together and therefore would be able to cheat off of each other.
Okay, we're gonna now reset the timer because we're gonna have to play smart. This is Tristan's open sync. Tristan, whenever you're ready to go. You'll also reset your slideshow back to where you want it to be. Whenever you're ready.
Have you ever been sitting in one of the last classes of the day, you look up, 10, 15 minutes left. You're getting ready to head to your last class of the day. Now you're thinking, this teacher has a rolling chair in their class. I want that rolling chair, right? Well, how can I get that? Now you're distracted for the last 10 to 15 minutes of that class trying to plan on how you can get there. Many teachers have failed with flexible seating. There's a few reappearing reasons why. This takes lots of preparation, which takes away from preparing lessons. There is cheating, and the teacher has less control. These three reasons prove why flexible seating and being introduced into the Centralia district would not be beneficial. Let's talk about the first point. You have to find the money to buy the flexible seating. This money, could come from school funds or personal funds. Many teachers don't make a lot of money, so they're not going to want to spend their own personal money on chairs. There needs to be enough space. In this room, you can see that there is plenty of chairs, but maybe not for the average class size of about 23 students. In this room, you can see that every student would be able to have their own desk. That would be a more standard seating tradition. The next thing would be being ready for students to fight over chairs. So you would have to plan out maybe some sort of schedule for students to be able to sit in different chairs throughout the year. Another thing would be evenly spread. The chairs would have to be evenly spread across the classroom so that students could still hear and be paying attention to you while you were giving lessons. Another thing would be there would have to be enough for everyone. Here we see for a class size of 23, probably isn't enough chairs. In her article, Will Flexible Seating Create Chaos in Your Classroom? Crystal Hutchinson states, I feel I was constantly blowing up exercise balls and replacing beans in beanbag chairs. I felt like I had gone through a rather large classroom transformation that was not reaping the benefits I had read about. This brings me to my next point. Cheating. With students facing all different ways, it would be hard for the teacher to catch anyone and everyone who decides to cheat. Now, let's say you're sitting next to a smart kid in class, and you're sitting there kind of thinking, well, I'm not quite sure what to do. So you take a glance at their paper while your teacher's back is turned. Students are more likely to cheat when they sit close to friends. Here in Centralia, I feel like everybody is at least friendly towards each other. So this would be a big struggle for the Centralia School District. Sitting far from the teacher would make it easier to pull out answers that you've prepared on a piece of paper, your phone, or a computer. In her 2017 article, 5 Reasons Flexible Seating Didn't Work for Me, she states, it was super hard for me to monitor my students properly with this new seating arrangement. Usually during formative or summative assignments, I have the ability to see all screens or papers simultaneously. I couldn't do that with a couch, high-top tables, and recliners. Students could easily sneak something by me when I turned my back to check other students, and they did. You may hear students who get to sit where they want or are more engaged, but without teacher control, not much learning gets done. Students are in seats around the room, and they are more likely to get distracted with talking. Students are also likely to try planning for the seat they're going to get the next day. Teachers could have to find a common distance between students so everyone could hear the teacher. This could be a problem because if you are hard of hearing and you're across the classroom from the teacher, you might not hear some instructions, and then the teacher has to go and help you specifically, while other people are maybe having troubles of their own. Teachers' backs would be facing students at certain times. In her article, Pros and Cons of Flexible Seating in the Classroom, Lori Richards states, many students thrive on structured seating, so flexible seating could be a challenge for them. To wrap everything up, To maintain a academic state in the classroom, I believe the Centralia School District should not introduce flexible seating. My 3 reasons would be the preparation time that teachers have to spend on figuring out where everything would go, the cheating that could be introduced, and the teacher control that could be lost. These 3 points show why flexible seating would not work in the Centralia School District.
Round of applause. All right. Good job, Tristan. That was great. Trenton, you ready, bud?
Yeah.
Honestly, you're in the perfect position for the see.
Do I need slideshows for this?
If you want to help with your rebuttal.
Alright, ready?
Yep. In Tristan's argument, he states that that there would be cheating and the teachers won't have as much control going on. Well, teachers can always still have as much control as they want with causing disciplinary actions. Whenever kids misbehave or something, they can always be disciplined for it. So they still have all the control they would like. Cheating, he did say that it would take more teacher preparation time, which most teachers don't stay that long after school. They stay till about 5 o'clock or so, and it won't take but 5-10 minutes to make a seating arrangement that just, all you have to do is just make one that starts off and then just have like a clockwise rotation. And as long as kids are sitting around 5 feet apart from each other, they can't see or cheat off of other students, their friends. He did mention that the students would not be able to would not be able to focus because of sitting by their friends, choosing where to sit. That also goes with just taking the 5-10 minutes that it takes to make a little rotation, so then they will not be seated around their friends and it won't cause issues.
Me. Alright, we're gonna take a 1-minute break and then we're gonna start with Tristan for his closing statement and then Trenton. Anything Trenton just said, you want to respond to, that's your last opportunity to respond to. Make the case for why you should make 10 points extra credits on the line.
10 points, it won't make it that much because it's 100 point.
Well, it's 10, so it's not nothing. Jack, who's yours? Alright, that's a minute. Alright, Tristan is up. Nope, you're good. You're off. Alex, how are we looking?
20 minutes on the dot.
We're doing great. Ready? Bring us home.
In Trenton's rebuttal, he states that the cheating would be less of an issue as long as you could keep about 5 feet between each seat. This would be pretty difficult, maybe even impossible, with the average classroom size being about 900 square feet. The preparation time, this would then go into how far apart each seat would need to be to eliminate cheating, and the teacher control would be hard just because of all the talking. He does mention that you would be able to have discipline, but the people who are talking and who aren't paying attention probably don't really care about this discipline.
Okay. Trenton.
Alright. In Tristan's rebuttal, he stated that the teachers, like he said, would not have the power or the will to be able to have all the control over the classroom, which they would, but even though they won't be able to, even though the kids don't care, they will still be disciplined, and they can always have detentions and stuff, and eventually they will get sick and tired of getting in trouble, and they will end up owning up to their actions and fixing their issues in class.
All right. If Tristan and Trenton could go outside.
Dara, can I stop?
Yes, please stop.